Milwaukee, guess what? We're doing another Bellied Up Live in your town. We're coming to Milwaukee on August 27th. The event starts at 8 p.m. Again, we're doing Bellied Up Live in Milwaukee next, and the doors open at 7 p.m. Me, Charlie, Billy Deuce will be there. It's going to be a good, fun time. So if you want to come see the boys at Bellied Up Live, get your tickets for the August 27th show, and the venue is the Vivarium. So we're going to be at the Vivarium, and I think I said it right, Jared. So you guys got to come check us out. Hope you enjoy the episode. But again, Bellied Up Live, baby. Go get your tickets now. Welcome back to another episode of the Bellied Up Podcast. We're still bellied up here at Will's Northwoods Wisconsin bar in Chicago. We're again behind enemy lines. Charlie, how are you today?
Miles, I'm enjoying a beautiful Liney's hazy beer here at Will's Northwoods. I think they sell the most Liney's in all of Chicago. I don't know that, but representing Wisconsin good in this bar. They got a canoe on the wall here, which is pretty sweet. You know, if you got a canoe on the wall in Chicago, that's a Wisconsin bar.
Hey, Charlie, what kind of fish are you catching with those lures above your head?
Oh, look at that. Man, oh man alive, that's as big as a muskie. I've caught muskies smaller than those lures. Man-eaters, Miles, man-eaters. That's great.
Well, Charlie, it is now August.
Yeah, it is.
What's the dates in August that we are currently in? Like first week, second week?
Oh, Miles, you don't know what day it is again.
I just show up.
Yep, and here we are. It doesn't matter. It's August. The dog days of summer. Dog days.
So Jared has been asking us to do this segment.
Yeah.
For now a month and a half. And we said, you know what, Jared, 4th of July is a little early to be talking about the first day of school.
Back to school. I still, when I hear the words, I get a sense of overwhelming depression that washes over my brain.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's dive into this, Charlie. Because the question is what was it again? The best favorite thing about the first day of school. Now, yes, I think that there is dread as a kid, right? You're like, all right, ugh. But then once you walk through the doors of school on the first day, I wouldn't necessarily say that I felt dread.
I still felt dread.
Did you?
Yeah, for weeks on end.
Because for me, it's like, it's like, to me, first day of school can sometimes feel like when you arrive somewhere and all your family's waiting at the airport to pick you up, all your buddies are waiting at their lockers and you walk in and you're high-fiving, slapping each other's ass. You're sack tapping each other, booking each other, slamming your buddy's books on the ground, running away.
I think you were more popular than I was. I think that's what it was.
Or I was just a bully, I guess.
Could have been.
Tapping and booking people left and right.
You sound like the reason I dreaded going back to school.
Okay, all right.
No. Well, I don't know what it was. I didn't really like school, It was hard.
I mean, I didn't like the school aspect of school, but I liked the social aspect of school.
Yeah, it's not bad, I suppose. I just like summer so much. I like doing flips off the diving board, Yeah. And when the pool closed, that was a sad day,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is the best part, though, of the first day of school?
Leaving. Yep, leaving school best. Well, I guess also like the idea that, your notebooks are fresh. So it's like, oh, this year I'm not going to just shove this thing in my backpack.
The optimism of this is my year to stay organized.
My folders are going to actually only have the things for that class in that folder. Now these days, kids don't even have folders. That's another story. But back in my day, Miles, if you had a nice crisp notebook and the ends of the notebook, the wiry end wasn't getting clung up on another notebook, squeezing that wire rim tight.
The cover was still on the notebook.
Cover was still on it. There were, new pens, the fine point pens, and you actually had pens. You didn't need to borrow one yet, I mean...
where did all the pens and pencils go throughout? Like, I was in the same boat. And there's like schools split up into two people. One, they never lose a pen, and then the other group, like us, Charlie, is we only lose a pen.
We had a pen and now it's gone.
It was almost like how many pens that I would lose. It would be like, all right, I write with it and then I just throw it over my shoulder and then not know where it went. I mean, where did they all go?
I mean, I think they must have gone into the pencil cases of the good students. You always knew the good student because she had all her. And I'm being
that was a she.
She had, a little sexist, but it was true, accurate at the time. She had all the color coded pens and pencils and the nice Sharpies. Ooh, I like. Remember those markers you could smell. The smellables?
Yeah, the Sharpies, the black Sharpies.
No, Miles. Miles out there, like when we did Dare, and they were like, some people even get high painting their fingernails with whiteout. The next day, everyone was whiteouting their fingers, sniffing those things, trying to get through math class with less brain cells. Yeah, those were the days. But no, I'm happy I'm not in school anymore. But if you're still in school,
me too, because you're 38.
Be a big old waste of money at this point. But I was a head in the clouds kind of kid, Miles. Some school just wasn't made for people like me.
Yeah, I was just always looking for the easiest way through.
The next rabble to rouse, huh?
Yeah, I was always looking for what's the least amount of work I can do. And then there was always one guy you just cheated off of, and he just was, for whatever reason, just willing to let you cheat off his paper.
I know. I remember. Do you remember Iowa basics tests? Did you guys have those? Standardized testing?
Yeah.
So, I didn't do well 3rd grade, and then 5th grade, I did well because Katie Elverman was sitting across from me, and I copied every single answer, and I got like a 99% on it. And then in 7th grade, my mom thought I had a learning disability because I did so much worse because I wasn't sitting across from Katie Elverman. She's like, "Is everything okay with you?" I was like, "I don't know, just I wasn't feeling good that day, Mom."
Yeah, it's you like crush it in 5th grade, so they put you in the accelerated learning in 6th grade.
Not a good move.
It's like Forrest Gump at the White House. He just shouldn't be there, but he is.
That was me. Yes, school wasn't. I was good at writing. I remember I wrote this one thing about this squirrel that died, and it got acclaim.
It got acclaim?
Acclaim.
Like critical acclaim?
Yeah. My teacher liked it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like how he's like, I wrote one thing that my teacher liked.
Yeah.
There was one thing I did my teacher liked.
Yeah.
Were you the class clown or were you not?
No, I was like into music. I was into Everclear, the band Everclear. And me and my
and the alcohol Everclear as well.
No, not that. I didn't. I would.
Did I ever tell you about there's a kid, because there's always kids there's always the one out group kid kids that are trying to drink at school. I don't know if you had that at your school.
Yeah.
But one kid got caught with a shampoo bottle in his trapper keeper.
Yeah.
Filled with vodka or something.
Nice.
And we just all were thinking that is stranger to be drinking out of a shampoo bottle than if you just put vodka in a regular water bottle.
Right. What was wrong with Gatorade? Can mask the smell a little bit.
Yeah. We were just that was maybe the dumbest thing you could have done.
Obviously, he's getting caught.
Yeah. Only other thing that would have been dumber is if you put it in an old bottle of bleach. It's
Why is this kid drinking bleach?
Why is this kid drinking shampoo?
So did he get caught taking a swig out of a Perk Plus deal? Did you ever drink out of it?
No.
What was the first drink you had, Miles? Do you remember?
I remember, I think we just stole some beer out of my dad's fridge at the lake. Got in trouble for that.
How old were you?
I was 14.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
Me and my cousin Tom stole my Uncle John's Red Bulls. Or not Red Bulls, Red Dogs. You ever have Red Dog?
Do you think that Red Bull is alcohol, Charlie?
No. Red Dog. an original. I don't think they make it anymore.
I just remember that same year, you know, a buddy of ours, his parents were moving to a new house, and they had moved out already, but they hadn't sold the house yet. So he threw a party in their just empty house.
Nice.
And all I remember is later, one of the girls just puked up all of her mac and cheese in the Dairy Queen parking lot. It's the only thing I remember.
Well, at least it wasn't on the freshly clean carpeting.
We were all standing there like, I don't think she chewed.
She inhaled it. We've all been there. We've all inhaled a bowl of mac and cheese before Miles. Quit acting like you're better than her. You know?
That's the weirdest time in life, I feel like, is like age 14 to 17.
It is wild, man. It's coming of age, you know, and things are weird. Things are growing in places that they didn't grow before, you know, except for you. You had a full beard by the time you were in 8th grade. And yeah, it's pretty bizarre. Oh, what a time to be alive, though. Yeah. What were you doing for fun as a kid? What was like every day you had to be doing this?
Like in the summer?
Yeah.
We would go outside. I was a variety kid.
Okay.
I wasn't doing like one thing.
Okay.
You know, we'd do some rollerblading. We'd go biking. We'd play like army in the backyard.
Nice.
You know, with your brothers.
With some airsoft guns?
No, not. My mom was buying us airsoft gun. We just used the old fashioned stick and pretended, Charlie. Back in the day.
Yeah, nice.
We played video games, you know, we did it all. We played basketball, we played sports, baseball, you know, everything.
It's fun to be a kid, man. It's fun to be a kid.
I remember I begged my mom to get me the roller blades that like had like the little notch in between the wheels so you could like grind on stuff.
The K2s?
Yeah. So
nice.
I got a pair of those.
Were you good at grinding?
My buddy had a grinding rail in his driveway, and I remember I skated over there and I went for it.
Yeah.
Jumped up, went for the grind, absolutely wiped out right on my ass, and I never tried it again.
Yeah.
I was like, this isn't worth it.
Right. I mean, it's not. It's a tough thing to do, especially then. You're probably not wearing any pads.
I just felt like I was too well adversed in cause and effect to be into extreme sports. I understood physics just a little too much.
Yeah. You knew two things cannot occupy the same space at the same time, and something's gonna win. Usually, it's a pavement.
Okay, if I do the math, if I try and grind on this 100 times, I'm going to fall at least 98 times. And you know what? That's just not worth it.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you. I never got those. 12 kids, you kind of get what you got, you know? And so I had I tried grinding on doing the side grind on my rollerblades.
Oh, yeah.
You know, where, and I and then I tried making my bike with coaster brakes be like a BMX bike. And I put pegs on it, you know, got made fun of for that because, like, I still had coaster brakes, you know, but I had pegs on the back of the bike. Pegs were expensive, man.
I mean, could you imagine even, like, has anyone ever used pegs to grind a bike on something?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You did?
No, but people do. I mean, I tried.
Well, I understand there's like, oh, yeah, this is what they're for, but I don't think I've ever seen anyone successfully grind a bike before.
I don't think that's what they're for. What they're for is so you can have a passenger on your bike.
No.
Yeah, they stand on your pegs.
No, I know, but I think they're made for grinding.
No, they're made for giving a passenger a ride. They're a utilitarian thing. And then kids were like, oh, we can grind with these things. You know, it's kind of like the dances in 8th grade. Anyway.
A little bumping and grinding. We had to leave room for the Holy Spirit.
We did too. But then you start playing that Jay-Z, back that ass up. And was that Jay-Z? No, that wasn't Jay-Z.
Anyways. All right. Well, happy back to school for everyone. I think it still is like a couple weeks away.
Yeah.
But Jared wanted us to do this segment, and so we did. So re-listen to this on the way to school on the first day.
Should we take some callers,
Let's
Miles?
do it.
Miles and Charlie, this is Blake here.
Blake, what's cooking, my guy? How we living?
Oh, I'm living great. Just here at work right now, slaving away.
Okay. From my understanding, you are the guy who can play a little instrument for the boys. Is that correct?
Ooh, that I can. That I can.
You really know what you're doing. What was the instrument again?
We got ourselves a mandolin here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I remember now. That was really good.
I got it with me at work. If you want me to play you something.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Is it gonna be?
Hold on.
Is it gonna be? Is it gonna be 2.5 seconds long, like the last song you played us, or no?
He's going to get it,
He's
Miles.
gone.
He's gone.
All right. Well, that sucks because
All
it's a
right,
podcast.
I'm back now. I'm back.
Okay.
All right. What kind of mandolin are you playing? Gibson?
I'm playing Ibanez, it's called.
There we go, an Ibanez. All right. Let's hear what we got.
Yeah. What song are you gonna play?
What do you want to hear?
I'd like to hear an original.
All right. Sounds good.
Hell yeah. All right. There
very
we go.
good.
I
That
can
was
see
awesome.
some hippies bobbing their head to that.
There you go.
All right.
I like it.
Now I want you to do a mandolin solo for us, and I want you to shred our faces with it.
Oh, okay. Let's see what I can do here. Like,
Oh,
Nice.
Charlie doesn't have a
Oh.
face anymore. You
No, it's
shredded it right
gone.
off.
It's gone. You made me
hey, there you go.
nice.
So, what's your job? That you just do that as a hobby, or are you a music teacher, or what?
No. I run a custom woodworking business.
There you go. Nice. That's cool.
That's what I'm doing full time. Yeah.
Have you made your own mandolin yet?
I'm in the process actually right now.
Pretty sweet, man. Pretty sweet. That
So
is
what do
a
you-
process.
What do you
too.
guys make?
I do a lot of high-end custom tables and furniture. That's our main bread and butter around here.
Oh, we got a wood guy here. God, I love a good wood guy.
You got to be making a killing in the financial advising business. I feel like those fuckers are always putting up new buildings, and they're always wanting high-end furniture.
Yeah, something custom. Something custom. Go right here. That'll be good. We'll have our board
Exactly.
meetings on a
That's how it
custom
goes.
table.
Is that your main clientele?
That is the main clientele. We got a lot of custom homes and custom cabins up here in the Northwoods.
Oh, what town?
We're based out of Eau Claire here, but
There you go.
a lot of towns up north where all the lakes are and people have their high-end cabins, those high-end people, you know.
Hey, question for you.
It's calling them high ends.
I just cut down a white cedar, and the middle is a little rotted. So does that mean I've got it slabbed out? But if the middle is rotted, and it's rotted up a pretty decent way, can I still get some decent slabs out of that? It's just the middle, or should I just? Yeah, go.
Absolutely. You can definitely get some good material out of that sucker for sure.
Okay, and how would you just mill it, or they've got those chainsaw rigs where you can kind of do it with a chainsaw? How would you slab it out?
I've seen both. You could definitely have it milled or use the chainsaw rig too. I've done the chainsaw rig. It works just as fine.
Does it? I might get a chainsaw rig. That would be kind of sweet.
Yeah.
Nice.
That would be awesome.
What would you? I mean, I was also thinking maybe cutting it in half and then chiseling out the middle and doing a little canoe. What do you think about that?
Oh, that'd be the cat's meow right there. Let me tell you.
Yeah. I probably don't have any business doing that because, but cool. All right. So I can do something with that. What's your favorite thing you've ever made with wood?
Oh, favorite thing. We do a lot of fun furniture. So we're doing a lot of fun tables and fun chairs and things like that. Obviously, we're making high-end custom tables here and furniture for people who still eat dinner off their laps in front of the TV. My goodness. We run a woodworking shop here. I buy a stack of lumber that costs more than my truck and then dream to one day build a table that doesn't end up under laundry and Amazon boxes, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of what my kitchen table's for. It's just a collection for all of our junk, and then we eat at the island.
You're breaking this guy's heart, Miles.
What?
You're telling him you're eating on what, granite or something? I mean,
quartz. I got a quartz countertop.
Quartz countertop.
Quartz has got to be a thorn in your side.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, I'm just trying to convince the folks that handmade doesn't mean cheap and quirky. I mean, you're paying for the blood, sweat, and tears and all the swearing it took me to yell at the one board, for sure.
Yeah.
Are you a one-man shop?
I'm a one-man shop over here, for sure. Yeah.
That's kind of nice. No overhead.
What's the name of your business?
Blake's Woodworking. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, or blakeswoodworking.com.
Yeah, there's a plug.
What's your first name?
Blake.
What is your business? What do you do?
We do a lot of high-end custom tables and custom furniture.
Blake's Woodworking. Next. Is that how you named your business?
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should have named it Blake's High-End Woodworking.
There's a thought right there.
Or
Let me tell you, that's a
premium.
good one.
It's all about marketing, you know. You should have said should have thrown premium on there. I'd consider a redo on that. Premium.
Yeah, you guys really know how to market, that's for sure.
Well, that's right.
Thank you.
What is the weirdest thing you've built? Like, what has anyone like asked for, like a sex dungeon table or anything like that? Because I know those high-end people, they act all hoity-toity and act like they got it all together, but they got some demons that they deal with.
Some dogs in them.
No sex dungeon tables.
We got a lot of weird stuff sometimes. I've had a client ask me for like a urn that's shaped like a Ferrari. That was kind of interesting for their dog.
A Ferrari urn for their dog.
Yeah, a lot of weird things like that. I don't know. We get a lot of weird requests, but it's all fun.
Do tell. What's some other weird stuff you've made?
Oh, I'm trying to think. We made a weed pipe once, so that was interesting.
Yeah.
How much did you charge for that?
I don't know if I want to say for sure. That was for a friend. That's for sure.
Oh, okay. You did it pro bono.
That's how it goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
We do a lot of weird things, but it always ends up pretty good. A lot of fun signs for people's houses and things. So.
Do you dabble in the epoxy game? You know, I see a lot of videos of woodworking companies, you know, where there's like, that's what you could do in the rotted out part. You get that all out, put some epoxy. Do you do any of that?
There's an idea for our Miles. Yeah, we do a lot of epoxy. We have done a lot of epoxy before. It's kind of going out of style, I feel like, but
I do
really
feel
I was thinking too.
I feel like the epoxy thing is something that's very very dated, of like, oh, that's so like 20 like teens, you know,
2019.
Yeah.
What is the new hot thing in the woodworking business?
Oh, hot thing? I don't know. There's a lot of hot tools out there that'll really get you humming. A lot of hot wood for sure. A lot of wood we buy a lot of our wood from South America and Africa and things like that. A lot of the exotic woods, as you would say.
Oh, yeah. So, I built a fake beam in my house.
I saw it. It looks nice.
The wood was called black limba. You ever worked with any black limba before?
I've heard of that. I haven't worked with that before, but definitely heard of that.
It's sure a slick looking grain on that thing. We didn't even stain it. We liked it so much.
Oh, that's great.
And partly because I didn't want to stain it.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of like, oh, honey, doesn't that look nice raw? I think we should leave it raw.
That's how you got a kid, too.
To leave the wood raw. The rustic and raw look is just, everybody wants the rustic and raw for sure.
That's true. That and whitewashing of wood, I feel like, is going on a lot. Like the white.
Oh, that just grinds my gears. That just grinds my gears right there. I hate the whitewashing.
I know, but the people gotta be requesting that from you from those high-end homes.
What do you mean whitewash?
They are.
Like
you basically stain it white, but then you like wash it off, so it's just like it looks like
it looks rustic or whatever.
Yeah,
right. Is that the process?
That's the process. Yeah.
I like doing stuff with like found wood. You know, like I made a table out of just some random wood that was in my basement. You know, and it looks janky as hell, but it's sturdy. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
You know, you put some. Go ahead.
Well, those are the best, though. You can find, you find the wood, and it's got a great story behind it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure anything beside it was in my basement, but yeah, that if that wood could talk, let me tell you. I used to work in the violin business. I worked for a bow maker, and I was his shop hand. Yeah, and he had some Brazilian rosewood back before it was banned, and he had a stack of that stuff, and he wouldn't let me get too close to it because, first of all, you weren't at the time. You couldn't cut any more of that down. It was sort of like he had it back when he was working in Brazil, actually, back in the 80s.
So they banned it because they didn't want people cutting those trees down?
They didn't want them cutting the trees down. Yeah, it's like ivory. Like you can't have that stuff anymore. So, but yeah, he had some exotic woods that I think were no longer allowed, but I wasn't allowed to get too close because I had a problem with spilling.
Yeah, I mean, if I got anything of value, I'm definitely just trying to keep Charlie away from it. It's nothing against you.
Yeah.
It's just your track record isn't awesome.
Yeah, I know it wasn't. Yeah, but
I think Charlie said, what did you say earlier? You're like, you mess up a couple things. And usually one or two things you mess up is fine, but when you string three of them together, that's where you start having issues.
Yeah, string three Charlies together, and you're in a deep. You are in the wilderness with no phone. Let me put it to you that way. You're using you're using the sun to navigate your way back home, and that's happened to me before. So. You can't pull too many Charlies in a row. That's the take-home lesson there.
Yeah, that's true. I understand that.
Yeah. The nice thing about woodworking I've found, and I'm just kind of getting back into it. I was doing it a lot as a kid, but things can be a little callywhampus, and that's just part of the character of it. At least that's what I've resigned to, because everything I do is a little callywhampus,
That's for sure.
Is that the correct way to say that? Isn't it kittywampus?
No.
Wampus?
It's callywhampus.
I think it's Callywhampus. I don't know what it is, but
in Wisconsin, it's Callywhampus. In Fargo, maybe it's like Caddy Corner or Kitty Corner.
I've never heard Caddy Corner. I've never heard Caddy Corner in my life.
Neither have I. I call it Kitty Corner, but then some people says it's Caddy Corner, and I says I don't know. So here we are again.
It's what? Catawampus.
Catawampus. What does it mean? What's the definition? Catawampus means askew, awry, or crooked. Can also refer to something positioned diagonally. What's the origin?
Yeah.
Kittywampus. Miles, you can't just be wrong anymore. We gotta. Kittywampus is how people wrongly say cattywampus.
Is that what it says?
Yours is informal.
Okay, so I got the slang down. Yeah.
You got that slang.
So, Blake, what are you building today in the shop?
We are building lots of things. We're building a table today. We're building a DJ stand for a local DJ vendor. That's going to be pretty sweet.
Nice.
Okay. What goes into that? Any special features?
A lot of customized stuff. So he gave me his DJ equipment, and we're just kind of measuring it all up and matching it to size to make sure everything looks nice. We're making it out of some black walnut.
Ooh, like me a black walnut. That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. Yes, Miles, I'm a little bricked up. Hey, Blake, let me ask you this. I got a cabin, okay? And I got the cabin. Let's say I got a deal. All right. But in the cabin.
You don't have to say that you got. You can just buy a cabin.
No, gotta say I got a deal.
You don't have to feel guilty about buying a cabin.
I do feel guilty.
You don't have to say that I got a cabin, but I didn't pay full price. Okay.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But part of the reason I'm saying that, Miles, is because there's trouble in the cabin. So on a warm, it's made out of ungraded lumber. And on a humid day, the floors and the it can stick. Your feet is sticking. So I think that there's beads of sap seeping out of that wood. And have you encountered that? Do we know how to fix that? Because
if it's a hot, humid day, when I wake up, I can't get to the bathroom because my feet are stuck.
Yeah.
So I'm just there all day. I started having to put food next to the bed.
Yeah, I mean, I do have issues. What would you recommend in that situation?
Well, that's a hard one to combat there. I mean, you could use the sap, boil, make some maple syrup or something, but that'd probably be the only thing I could think of.
Does Charlie know what he's talking about? Can that even happen?
I don't know. I don't think he really does, Miles. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, that seems far-fetched. That is wood is still leaking sap all these years later.
I mean, that's what it looks like. Or maybe it's the finish that they used isn't very good. It could be the finish. Would a finish stick like that?
Yeah, the finish could definitely stick like that for sure.
So do I just have to strip it and then reseal it?
Probably strip it and reseal it. Yep, that's the old tried and true method.
Fuck. All right. Thanks, Blake. That helps.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm sorry for the bad news.
So, Blake, how much would you charge to strip and reseal a cabin for a buddy of yours? What's the buddy
that
cost?
he got on a discount?
Don't remind me of
Got
that.
a discount. Well, yeah, that's for sure. We get a lot of those. Oh, it's a family friends discount people ask for, but
Yeah.
that's just how it goes.
All right.
So how much would you charge?
How much would I charge? I don't know. I'd have to obviously look at it and see what's going on and take a look from there. Maybe a couple $100. We'll see. I don't know.
Couple $100 sold. Sold. That was going to take me 2 weeks.
Depends on how big the square footage is for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
How many square feet you got?
I'm not exactly sure the square footage, like 1,000 square feet.
Jesus.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that'll be up
charge
there.
him $1 a square foot.
Perfect. We'll do that.
All right. Cool.
Okay. Well, we appreciate it, Blake. We also appreciate your little ditty that you sent us that we've been using at the end of the show. It's pretty good.
It's a great ditty, my guy.
Yeah. You guys need another one or anything? Or
well, I think we should end the call with you giving us another song for us as we head out to the next caller.
Sounds good. Will do. Here we go. Okay, goodbye now. Hope you guys have a good one.
Thanks, Blake.
Thank you, Blake. We'll see you soon. Blake's a good guy.
I want to buy a table from Blake.
You should have asked him. He wouldn't
Well, I don't have a need for a table right now. I just want to, Yeah. Where am I going to put it?
Right under the beam.
I have a table there already.
Get rid of it.
You sound like my wife.
Get rid of it. Give me new.
We moved in. She's like, I want a different couch. I'm like, there's nothing wrong with this couch.
That's what I'm saying. Randa wants a new couch. And I'm I think this one's fine.
And I have another couch in the basement, too. I have 2 couches.
You got 2 couches? Ooh, spendy guy, huh? You're going to go broke buying all these couches, Miles.
I know.
How about you get a new couch?
I'm liquid with couches.
I'll take your old couch, and that'll be my new couch.
Are you sure you want my old couch?
Ooh, is that where the baby was made, Miles?
No, my kid has just spilt a lot of food on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
He also does, one thing as a parent, me and Ann aren't great at are making sure his nails are trimmed.
He's just scratching. Cat scratch fever.
I don't know if if every kid's like this, but his fingernails grow overnight, I feel like.
He's a keratin guy.
He must be hammering the keratin. But once in a while he'll start scratching the couch with his fingernails. So we got that all over too.
Well, it's well worn.
But yeah, I gotta get a routine going down with his fingernails, but
I get it. Randa's got these 4 cats, man. This is how our lives are different.
Dude, don't fucking compare my kid to Randa's hairless cats.
Only 2 are hairless. But they got these nails, dude. Some things
this
are
is classic
similar.
Guy with no kids move right here. Oh, yeah. You have to parent? Well, fuck. Let me tell you about my dog. He misbehaves all the time.
Talking about cats, dude. Yeah, but kids when you die.
No, I now know how dude dad feels. I remember I would say stuff like you just said, and then I had a kid, and I was like, you know what, dude dad was right. It's
you didn't even listen to what I had to say.
it just
Okay,
doesn't matter.
Here on the
It's a
plus side,
cat.
here's the difference. When you die, your kid gives you a funeral. If I die, the cats eat my eyeballs.
Correct.
So that's the difference there. But cats scratch things is the point I was making, and these cats scratch the couch. So there you go. That's all I wanted to say, Miles. I didn't want to say that raising a cat is the same way as raising a baby. Okay, I mean they both have their pluses and minuses, but should we take another caller?
Let's do it.
Miles, you ever go to one of them state fairs, county fairs, or whatever? You look at the tilt-a-whirl and you're like, is that thing bolted to the ground good enough?
Yeah, I have thought that.
Yeah, and then you get on that ride and you realize, oh no, they forgot a couple screws loose on this one.
Yeah.
Well, if you go flying off the tilt-a-whirl,
Especially after I have an 18-inch corn dog in my belly. Just an absolute no-go on the tilt-a-whirl.
I mean, that might do more damage than the
Jared's
tilt-a-whirl.
looking at me like 18 inches is like.
Good for you, dude.
Yeah, one bite even, too. Put that thing down.
Yeah, that's impressive.
That's how I got my wife.
Well, if you...
Yeah, saw me at the state fair.
If you're
just one biting an 18-inch corn dog, and the corn dog went in, and all that came out was the stick. You know? And if you're in that situation and you happen to get injured in a corn dog related accident, maybe an esophageal situation, like I avoided, but I could have gone awry. And you find yourself injured, you got to give Nicolay Law a call.
That's true. What else?
Give him a call. Any esophageal injuries at the state fair, any tilt-a-whirl, anything that could happen at a state fair.
1-855.
Call Mr. Nicolay. He's gonna help you out.
Good morning, Joe Rogan podcast.
Oh, he says, good morning, Joe Rogan podcast. Miguel?
Oh, we're on the line?
We're on the
how
line.
you doing, boys?
What's going on? So wait,
Excellent.
you're a Canadian living in New Zealand and you got a bone to pick with me, Miguel?
Oh, do I ever, big fella.
Okay, what's the
Do I
bone?
ever.
What's the bone? Because I try to not offend anyone, but here I am getting in all these fights.
Well, you know, you got to do it sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Before I get going here, Miles, I just got to say, you're looking pretty sharp today.
Okay, well, thank you.
He is looking pretty sharp.
Are you outside? Are you looking at me through the binoculars
Yeah.
in the window? Or?
He's in your phone.
Yeah.
He's in your phone.
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah,
my
yeah.
NSA agent or a CIA
Absolutely.
agent on my phone?
I'll take them all, really. Yeah.
Well, thank you, sir.
No,
You know, I really
So,
like him. I
listen,
really like this guy.
Yeah,
No.
I'm looking sharp today too, Miguel.
yeah, well, you know what? I got bones to pick, so here we go. No. So listen, here I'm just working away, and I'm doing my thing, and listening to you lads, and it's a good time, and I hear Charlie say here he's a hippie, you know, one episode, and
Yeah.
then the next episode, you know, he's talking to someone else. He says, you know, I'm a redneck, and I says, holy frig, boys, you can't be one or the other. Now I know there's some similarities here. You know, you could drink your morning Joe out of a mason jar, or, you know, plant some food and whatever, but that's about it for similarities. So, like, what's the deal here?
I see where you're going, Miguel. I see where you're going. Well, so, you know,
Brings up a good point that actually rednecks and hippies are much more similar than you think.
they are.
They don't shower.
Yeah.
You know,
That is a
they
good-
think everyone's out to get them.
We like to live off the land if we can, if it's convenient enough.
They both will go hunt for their food at times.
Yeah, we'll both eat squirrel.
The rednecks going for meat and the hippies looking for mushrooms.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. I kind of look at it sort of through like the kind of a what's best for the planet kind of vibe. That's where the hippie thing comes in. But some redneck stuff is good for the planet, like deer hunting, for instance. It's a very low carbon form of protein, and they're overpopulated. So, deer hunting in essence is a pretty. If you're gonna eat meat, period. Deer's a pretty good meat to eat, as long as it doesn't have chronic wasting disease. You probably want to get it tested for that. We're not sure. No, there's a bunch of rednecks out there. They're going to say, that isn't real. But, they say that about...
There's rednecks out there that say chronic wasting disease is not a thing. There's deniers out there.
Oh, my God, yeah. Are you kidding me? Any disease there's deniers. And hippies, by the way, hippies are the reasons measles is back. So I'm not exactly all on board with that, but I borrow from what I like from different cultures. I'm not into the communes. I'm not fully buying into any one thought process. So, but sometimes I'm a redneck. Sometimes I'm a hippie. Sometimes I'm a little biatch. Do we still say biatch? So I got nothing. I'm not really great at anything, but I do a little bit of everything. You know what I mean? Jack of all trades, master. Anyway,
master of none.
There you go. Master of some.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just not sure which one yet. But right. I hope I could be a master of one at some point in my life. Just not sure which one to commit to. I'm a little wishy-washy.
Is that your problem to have?
Yeah. So Miguel, how does a Canadian get out to New Zealand? Who are you on the run from?
Yeah. So. Oh, well, you see, we had a vote in Canada there, not long after yours. Now I'm here. No, my wife's actually doing some finishing up school here. She was in university, and then they said, kindly enough, they're like, hey, if you want to do your last placement somewhere else in the world, just let us know. And she had a best friend here, or has a best friend here in New Zealand, and here we are. The middle of winter, and it's a balmy 59 degrees.
So what are you doing?
Celsius
what do you do that you get to just follow your wife around to wherever she goes?
Oh, frig. Well, I was, oh, shoot. So, those little trees air fresheners you put in your car?
Yes.
Yeah. Black ice.
So... yeah, that's your choice, eh?
No, it's just what I saw hanging in there. My producer puts them in my car for some reason, and he likes the black ice. I'm not a big fan of the smell, personally. I like my own stench.
Right. Hippies don't shower, right?
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
So I was the groundskeeper for the owner of that company up in Canada there.
Okay.
And it was unfortunate, but I had to tell him that I was taking off, and he understood. But yeah, so I'm kind of a jack of all trades outside. Cut the trees down, mow the lawn, the whole deal. So, but yeah, no, I had to up and leave, and that was a hard choice there. But I mean, New Zealand, come on,
it's gorgeous.
Yeah, you been?
No, I've seen Lord of the Rings. Yeah.
Yeah.
Frodo lives there and shit like that. That's cool, man.
The old Hobbit.
Yeah, a little Hobbit town. Yeah. That's awesome.
I would love for Charlie to dive more into Lord of the Rings. What else happens in the rings other than Frodo?
Frodo, I mean...
what else happens in Lord of the Rings?
My precious.
Okay.
My precious guy? Can you see the ring? Let me see the ring. Oh, it's kind of like Joker meets Gollum or whatever his name is. Have you seen a Gollum in the wild?
Yeah, 3 or 4. Yeah, 2 or 3,
Good for you.
You guys hunt golems down there, or?
All the time, yeah.
So are you a hippie or a redneck?
Oh, redneck. Don't give me that. Come on.
I could tell.
This whole island's hippie. I'll tell you that much for free.
I've heard though that New Zealand is not totally that. I've heard there's you guys got some rednecks there too. Because my buddy lived there being a doctor. and he said, and that buddy he's more on the hippie side. He's kind of a hippie redneck too, but he said there's you got a lot of kind of, you know, interesting political things going on there.
Yeah, I could see that, but I mean,
no idea what that means. What does that even mean?
He said there's
a lot of control going on here.
A lot of control. You're not a big government control guy, okay?
He's a redneck.
He's a redneck.
Yeah.
Here's what I
mean, come on.
Here's the thing I don't understand about. Okay, so I basically that's it. We don't want to be controlled. Like whatever side of the political spectrum you're on, some people just feel like they're being controlled more by the government. Some people feel like we're being controlled more by big business. But the commonality is none of us want to be controlled, and that's where my hippie comes in. I feel like big business is just controlling like the shit in our water. Like I don't want to drink plastic. You know, but that's some of the friggin' oil companies, man. They're making these plastic bottles and pretending like it's recyclable. That's just not recyclable. I'm sucking down plastic all day. PFAS, same deal, you know? That's my whole thing is I don't want to be controlled. That's what we got the similarity in here, Miguel.
But then Charlie will go out to his cabin and crank up a gas-powered chainsaw and start cutting some trees down.
Well, yeah, absolutely. It's a balance, but I mean, I've an electric chainsaw. Have you used one, Miles? They don't exactly work that well on certain trees. So certain trees, you gotta use it. Otherwise, it's not safe because then it's just not cutting the way it should. You don't have the power to get in there. Some trees you gotta use a gas-powered chainsaw. But either way, you're cutting down the tree's dead. It's gonna fall. I'd rather use the wood. So it is kind of hippie, you know. Now, I do a lot of contradictory things. I mean, don't get me wrong. I am a walking contradiction. But, so is John Prine.
Human, too.
So, yeah, humans are. We're a complicated being.
Yeah.
So what is the biggest difference between Canada and New Zealand that you found?
Oh, the food, boys. Tell you what, they don't sell cheese curds here.
No. Come on. They have cows?
I'm just going to say, just don't come. Tons of cows. You hear New Zealand, everyone tells you about the sheep, but I'd say it's almost, 75, whatever the other percentage is there, there's a lot of cattle here. A lot of cattle.
A lot of cattle indeed.
But beef's expensive.
Also, I love how I bring up Canada and then he just cranked his accent up.
Yeah,
it wasn't too prominent, and then he just he turned it on.
You turned him on, man.
Hey, listen, you get me excited.
Yeah. Do you like it overall? Do you like it?
Oh yeah. I mean, if this is winter, this is like 15 degrees Celsius here. We're used to minus 35 and 6 feet of snow. So like, take this all day, but
so for us Americans, 15 nice. Degrees Celsius is
59 Fahrenheit. Okay. We have to count for you.
What do you do? Just add 40 to it?
I just Google it.
Okay, Google it. Great.
Yeah, that's good. Where at in Canada are you from?
Bancroft, Ontario. So if you draw a line straight from Toronto to Ottawa, we're right dead in the middle. Small town of 3,500 and a bunch of rednecks, tell you what.
So is that kind of between Milwaukee and Fargo, Charlie? If you go...
yeah.
Well, you guys are 8 hours apart, aren't you?
We're about 8 hours apart.
Well,
Yeah.
You know what
we'll get a map.
4
what was the town?
Bancroft, Ontario.
There is a town.
It's where
in North Ontario.
Jim Carrey got his.
What, Charlie? What is the town name?
Bancroft.
Bancroft.
Do you like Neil Young?
Who doesn't?
Yeah, he's a hippie.
Charlie,
we share some things,
Charlie, do you know that Bancroft's population is around 3,800 people?
I didn't know that, Miles.
It's not a lot of people do know it like I do. They're actually a town located on the York River in Hastings County.
Yeah, I feel like you'd be telling me more about it if your internet was moving faster.
The biggest rock bass known to man.
No kidding.
Out there.
Really, though, red-eyed slinger there. I like those rock bass. You ever eat rock bass?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Did you know that it was a mining
wouldn't
town,
from New York.
Charlie? You know, from about the mid 1950s to 1982, they were.
I didn't know that, Miles. Thanks for letting
They
me
were
know.
settled in 1850 by the United Empire Loyalists and Irish immigrants.
Irish immigrants. So drunks there. You an Irish guy, Miguel?
I wouldn't say so. French Canadian.
French
I don't
Canadian.
speak French.
You don't speak French. No French. Not even a wee wee.
No French.
No French.
Not even no. It was my first language, but I lost it.
Enchanté.
Oh, Miles has been learning. Bravo.
S'il vous plaît.
Bravo. Okay, so how long you guys gonna stay out there in New Zealand?
Well, we got a year-long visa, but maybe 6 months. We'll see if I can get work here at some point. Right now, we're working with it's called Workaway, the app, and I just do work for this family, and they give us a place to live and food to eat. And but once her 2-month placement's up, then I guess we're just gonna go wandering and see what we can get up to.
Well, good for you guys.
So you're not a redneck. You are a hippie if you're just going to wander.
Hey, Miles, stop it. All who wander are not lost. All right?
I didn't say he was lost. I said he was a hippie.
Yeah, so maybe I got a bone to pick with you now, Miguel.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
I think you're a hippie too, Miguel. Well, what's the thing that you hate most about the hippies, Miguel? What do you hate most about the hippies?
But the smell.
The smell? Okay, aside for the smell, because rednecks smell too.
Yeah, no, you're right. No, that's what I'm saying. We share a lot of similarities, but yeah, I don't know. I'd say I don't want to say the cult side of it, like you said, the commune side of it. I guess everyone's all together. Don't kill nothing. Don't Sometimes you gotta harm the environment. You gotta have the fire.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta drive somewhere. You know what I mean?
No, 100%, 100%. That each individual doing that's one thing. But I'm saying, what do you think about a company just like setting up mining, just polluting the river that you fish in? I mean, what's your stance on that?
Yeah.
Mining company sets up shop, ruins the river for walleye fishing. Where are you on in that side of it? Are you on the side of the mine? Or
wow. Well, you see, does it bring jobs and money to the community?
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
How many jobs?
Well,
how
why
many
jobs?
But what about the people that are fishing? What about the people that are fishing? Like there's a
Charlie, he got you there.
Well, see,
what?
It definitely brings jobs to the community.
No, they were setting up a gold mine in Wisconsin. They want to do this. The jobs, they say they're going to bring jobs to the community, but really it's like 10 or 15 jobs. And most of that money goes to some company, some international company that's making all the money. They are robbing us of our resources. And what do we get? Shitty walleye fishing, polluted water. Fuck that, That's what I'm saying.
Let me tell you this. I'm coming from the Bancroft point of view, and we have the most fresh water in the world. You can't jump 15 feet without jumping in water. So if you're polluting the river, which the York River, as we discussed, is already polluted, go ahead. We don't fish there anyway. And we got about 1,500 lakes to go fish some walleye, some pike, some.
Yeah. But what if it's the river you live on, brother? What if it's the river all the people live on? Then it's a different story.
Well, I guess that's a different story.
And also all the water is connected.
Life, but yeah.
All the water is connected. So you want to drink a bunch of chemicals that some fucking company put in the water? No, why is it hippie? Why is it hippie? I mean, do you want to drink chemicals? Do you want to pay for do you want to be the guy who's paying so a company can make billions of dollars so you drink their fucking chemicals? Do you want to do that? Really?
Well, you put enough chlorine in it.
No, chlorine. That's another chemical, dude.
No, I'm just playing.
He's drinking chlorine
I'm with
water.
you. I'm with you.
All right, he's with me. He's with me. All right, redneck hippies. How about we call it that?
Nice
We're
job,
redneck
Charlie. You
hippies.
just bullied him enough that
I
he
didn't
just
bully him.
admitted
I'm
it, yeah.
open to I'm open to another logical conversation.
Charlie's
on it.
argument was basically like if I just get specific enough, he has to agree with me. And
No,
he's like, what if a mining company comes in, pollutes the river, then your grandma goes for a swim in there, contracts a disease, and she dies.
No,
You really think the mining company should come there?
It's
then?
not disease. It's just why do we have to drink their chemicals so they can make a fortune and none of us get anything? You know, all we get is polluted water. You get to make a fortune. So we're paying so you can become a billionaire. Fuck that. That's my point, man. That's my point. That's my point with these robots too. You know, like it's like there's 200
Get it out,
200
Charlie.
billionaires.
Let it rip.
200 billionaires have decided for the rest of society that we are going to risk the entire civilization so a bunch of CEOs don't need to pay workman's compensation. Okay, that makes sense. That's fine. I'll risk my life so you guys can get rich. Fuck that. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's why I'm a hippie. And if that's a hippie, that just means you're being spot. The whole thing, we have the same commonality, man. Neither of us want to be controlled. We don't want the government to control us. We don't want a bunch of billionaires to control us. Same thing. We just don't want to be controlled. That's it. So if that makes me a hippie, fine. If that makes me a redneck, fine. I just don't want to be controlled. It's a control issue. It's a childhood issue. Yeah. Talk to my therapist about it. It's not going away, though. Not going away. So, but it was nice we could connect on this, Miguel, and you and I, we could find this common ground.
I agree.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I agree.
Hell yeah.
Well, Miguel, on that note, we appreciate you calling. What time is it there, by the way?
Oh, 6:30 in the morning, boys. I got out of bed for this one.
Oh, Miguel. Like a nice cup of coffee, huh?
Oh, frig, eh? I haven't even had it yet.
Oh, you haven't? Shit, go get caffeinated up, Miguel. Let's go.
Oh,
You sure you want to put that chemical in your body, Charlie?
Yeah, because I decided to put the chemical in my body. Here's
a fact for you.
Yeah, I'd love to hear it.
Sorry for that. Yeah, you know, this is the country that invented instant coffee. You know that?
I didn't know that.
I didn't either. They're pretty proud of it, though.
Do you think the world is better off with instant coffee, or I feel like to me, instant coffee is just like a non-starter for me. You know, like I just am like, hey,
battery acid.
It just doesn't affect my life at all if instant coffee exists or doesn't exist.
Yeah, doesn't quite get you
garbage.
Going. Yeah, but hey, someone's got to be proud of it. You know.
They'll do it. But no. Hey, have you boys seen that Amazon Prime show Countdown, by the way?
No, is it good?
Wow. The one of the main characters there looks just like Charlie, and he's trying to act serious, and I tell you, I laugh all the time.
Is it a Jeffrey Dahmer documentary?
Oh, shut the fuck up.
No.
I'll have to check it out, but I like that just someone who looks vaguely like me trying to act serious gets you going.
Yeah, with a gun. Yeah, pretty funny.
What do we? Oh, dude. All right. Hey, I'll look like that guy. Nice. He's got the same patchy beard as me too. Look at that. All right, I'll have to watch it. Countdown. You sold me, Miguel. I'm on board.
Yeah, good man. Oh, I gotta help someone, you know.
You do. I appreciate it. Well, you do you.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you taking. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Appreciate you taking my call here, and.
Of course, Miguel. Yeah, tell your wife we says hi. All right.
Yeah. I'll tell you what us Canadians say here. We say, keep your stick on the ice, lads.
I like it. All right. Well, we'll see you soon, Miguel.
Take her easy, boys.
You too. Bye-bye now.
I feel good.
Great.
Charlie.
Felt like I just, got it going. What does that mean? That wasn't mean.
Wouldn't that be funny if we just cut that whole section out?
No, that's fine.
Every time Charlie tries to take a stance on something, we just cut it out.
No, don't do that. I don't do that for you when you take a stance on something.
That's because I like to play a little middleman Dan once in a while.
Once in a while, you're always middleman Dan.
I just like to get into the mix, you know. I just like to get in, stir it around, you know.
Stir it around, and you just like to watch. Some people just like to watch the world burn. Miles,
it's like, what do you believe in? And you're like, I believe in chaos.
What would you do in the car if you caught it? I wouldn't know what to do with it if I got it. Like a dog chasing a car.
Well, we got a voicemail, Charlie.
Let's listen to the voicemail.
Voicemail from Josh.
Josh.
Hey, it's Josh. I'm 29 years old with my buddy Dylan fishing in New Brunswick. In a little bit of a predicament. Just got on the Weather Network app and it said that we are under severe thunderstorm watch and a tornado warning. We're out on the water, sturgeon fishing, seeing them jump everywhere, but we're not catching anything on the line. So do I stay and possibly wait out the storm that might come, or do I stay and wait for the fish to maybe bite our line? Or do we cut our losses and fuck off now? All right, thanks, guys.
You definitely stay. Absolutely, you stay.
I mean, we definitely are listening to this way after the fact. Yeah. So he may not even be with us anymore because we know that he stayed.
He absolutely stayed.
But water's pretty safe for tornadic behavior, right?
It's interesting. It'll send it ways you don't expect. It's like cutting down a rot tree. You know, it'll fall in ways you didn't anticipate it falling.
I don't know what that means.
The tree's rotted in the middle.
No. The tornado. What do you mean? You don't know what?
Once it hits water, it can get pretty unpredictable. Usually, it'll dissipate. When you say
unpredictable, does that mean it's juking left and right?
Yeah,
it's picking up in speed. It's throwing water around.
Depends on the size of the water and the size of the tornado, Miles.
Okay.
All right. There's a lot of elements at play, and I can't tell you I know enough about it, but all I know, it's not something you want to mess with. But I mean, sturgeon. I didn't know you could fish sturgeon on the line. I'm not sure what state he's in. I don't think you can just fish those. You're supposed to avoid the sturgeon, I think, in Wisconsin. They're prehistoric fish, you know.
Canada?
Pretty hardy, though. Pretty hardy fish.
Yeah,
New Brunswick.
We don't know what they're doing up there.
They got better populations up there. You seen the walleyes they're pulling out of Canada? Oh, my God. They're beautiful.
So you're staying?
I'd stay. Yeah, I'd stay. My big thing with fishing is if lightning, that's a big no-go for me personally. And tornadoes, it's kind of like, do you have a place you can go for the tornado? Because if you got a nice little
if a tornado is coming and like it's now on the water, don't you just want to jump in the water?
Yeah, I don't know how that
goes. Obviously, and also, does lightning strike water? Or does it strike stuff around water?
No, it can. I don't.
Because water, you can get electrocuted through water.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But how often does lightning strike water to where you're in danger if you're in the water to get struck?
There's a lot of on water. There's a lot of metal things, so it might strike a dock or something. And then if it's a tall dock, usually it's going for the tallest thing, the quickest path to the ground. That's what electricity's
lightning, stay
doing.
out of the water. Tornado, hop on in.
Yeah. The only problem with that, Miles, is you can't breathe underwater.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying?
But you can come up for air and go right back down.
Unless that's when the tornado's right above you. Then you're... But you got a nice soft landing in the water. So maybe it's like a big old...
But I don't know about you, but the surface tension on water, if you hit it from too high up, the surface tension can be just like...
Concrete. I've heard that.
Yeah.
You considered jumping off a bridge or two in your
No, it's because every time I watch like a action movie, I'm just like, they would splatter if they jumped from that high up.
Yeah, you never know.
They didn't have anything to break the surface tension.
Surface tension, yeah. There was I won't even say it. I don't want to promote more people doing it. But you shouldn't do this. But there was someone who jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge and somehow they survived. I'm not sure how. Maybe they went foot first, had the foot break the surface tension, But
you just drop a rock.
Go down with the rocks in your pockets. Drop the rocks before you're about to get down
You
there.
want to drop the rocks first, because if you drop a rock while you're falling, it will just fall at the same rate that you're falling.
That's right. God, you paid attention in science class.
I mean, it probably will fall faster than you because of wind resistance, but yeah.
Wow.
It's not going to be.
Yeah, and here I just thought you were an exercise scientist.
I watched a video actually on YouTube Shorts. I like to go down rabbit holes.
Yeah, you like to get really in depth with your knowledge. I watched a 60-second video teaching me all about.
Oh, it's all just whatever, Charlie.
No.
you don't even care to listen sometimes.
I was listening.
And so just let me get into it.
All right, get into it. Sorry.
It was one of a part 7 video, okay?
You really got suckered in. God damn.
And they dropped a bowling ball and a feather in a vacuum, and they both landed on the ground at the same time.
Well, that's really helpful for the next time I go to the moon.
I'm just saying, so
how often are you going to be dropping anything in a vacuum?
So then we have to figure out, if you jump off a bridge with a rock in your hand and you let go of the rock, you have to figure out which one is going to take on more air resistance, because whatever's more air resistance is going to land second.
Oh, I get it, because a feather is about flight. And so a lot of
it's
air
affected by air resistance, so it would take a lot longer to land. But when there's no air resistance, it lands at the same time.
Interesting.
Yeah. See what happens when you sit there and just listen to what people have to say?
Yeah. It's like a whole new world. I would know so much more stuff if I actually listened. Well, thanks for teaching me that, Miles. Miles the mansplainer, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we call him. Miles the mansplainer. Well, now I know. Thank you, Miles. I appreciate that. It's been another wonderful episode of the Bellied Up podcast here with you today, Mr. Mon Plaisir. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day.
You too, Charles.
Thanks, pal. Hey, you guys, get down to Will's North Woods in Chicago, and don't forget, tip your bartender.
Okay, hope you guys have a good one. Goodbye now. Toodaloo.